Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got an interesting knife to do a disassembly and cleaning of today. This is the Dreamtech, and it's got a model number which is D3915. But as far as I know, this is not a named knife, just the model number. This one is actually on loan to me from FredTheLug. Really appreciate him allowing me to take a look at this knife, and this one's pretty cool. If you watch when I press the button, the liner actually goes back this way and releases the blade. So rather interesting. So I'm looking forward to getting into this one and taking a look and seeing how it works. So let's go ahead and get into it. We'll go ahead and take the pivot off. And then we'll set that to the side. And actually, looks like we'll have to take this body screw out. Feels like it's spinning. It is. So let me grab my little finger bit here and get the one for the T8 and put that one in on the back side of the blade, back side of the knife, and should allow me to back this out. And it's actually backed the one out on this side. Okay. And then also looks like that screw here for the pocket clip. As you can tell, those had a little bit of Loctite on them, and that's why it's important to use a good bit. All right, so I want to make sure that I'm very careful about this so I can study how everything goes. It's always interesting to be able to get into a knife and take a look at it. So far, everything looks as expected. And so we'll go ahead and get that, drop it into some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol over there. And let me get this other bearing out and get that one in as well. All right, then we'll clean that up here momentarily. That's the back spacer there. But this is what I want to look at. So when the button is pushed, well, all it's doing is this spring here is allowing it to spring back into place. Much less difficult than what I thought that was going on there. Now, I don't want to take that assembly apart, but we can clean everything up and get it back together here. Should be without too much trouble. All right, just wipe everything down. This is crystallized titanium. Still not sure exactly how I think about it, but I thought it's pretty cool the way that it looks with the milling on it. Wipe this down, making sure we get that lock face there and that detent ball. That's interesting. Again, that's part of the fun of doing a disassembly and cleaning, is getting into and seeing how that works. And again, that's just a simple push button that releases the tension on this spring and allows it to, or on this bar here, and allows the lock bar to go back out. So pretty cool. All right, then we've got the backspacer and the lanyard hole there. Let's go ahead and get another. I'll clean that up since we've got it apart. And let's go ahead and wipe this down. And again, we want to make sure we get that lock face wiped off. And then I'll get a cut and tip applicator and we'll clean some other spots that are a little bit harder to reach here momentarily. Get into the pivot there and the cutout for the bearings. Alright, clean where the stop pin goes, and just kind of wipe off of those, and then clean where that large pivot goes, and then we'll take this here and do the same thing. Just kind of clean what we can get to. I don't want to take all of this mechanism apart here. If it were mine, that would be a different story, but alright, let's go ahead. We've got the pivot which we've cleaned off, and let's go ahead and get everything back together. I do need to take and wipe that blade off a little bit better around the stop pin. Alright. This is M390, by the way. It's actually marked there on the blade. Alright. So let's first get these bearings out, get those cleaned off, and then we can get it back together. Alright. Make sure those are dry. Alright. Put that over the pivot. And then I need to get a little bit of gunny glide on it. And I'll put just a tad on each side of the pivot, and then it'll spread around once the knife is opened and closed a few times. Alright, then I'll put this other one on the same thing. I'll put just a tad on there. Actually, I want to open this to where I can put a drop right there as well. Okay. And then we need to get that into place here, because I would hate to put this back together and not have everything inside it. Alright, and that's going to fit right down in there, and that's going to fit there. Alright, very simple. That didn't actually have any Loctite on it, so I'm not going to put any Loctite on it. Alright, and then we're just going to get this started, and we've got to be careful about it. Hang on a second, let me actually, there we go. Okay, go ahead and get that clip put back on. It is reversible, as I noticed when I was starting to take it apart. You can actually take that out and then move it over to the other side. And then we need to get this body screw back in. Okay, that one doesn't have, that was actually a T6 on that side. And then I'll check this one here, make sure it's tight. Centering is good. Whoops. Whoop. I messed that up. And then the pocket clip, the thumb studs are shaped very cool and allow for reverse flicking very easy. Another little, just a little tidbit of thing that the maker did that actually works very well in my opinion. Alright, so there you have it. Disassembly and cleaning of the Dreamtech D3915. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this knife. Had a friend commented to me about the knife. He wasn't a real fan of the color, but let me know what you think about it. Hope to see y'all again soon, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching.